Hi guys, it's Max here from Vanguard, and today we're going to be opening the new Altmile V trial deck. So I ordered this yesterday from Total Cards, mainly because I've just really struggled to find it anywhere, and then suddenly I found them available. But they had it in stock, so luckily we can do an opening. So here is the trial deck, and lots of other junk that's come with it. And oh, that's quite nice. We've got a MLB sticker. I'll take that. Yeah, so let's have a look at the box. We've got Altmile displayed here. We've got Liverot. Is that Liverot? I think it is. Who's the guy that we actually care about. We've got the card list here. Yeah, so let's get into it. So we have our first guide with the information there. We've got information about the cards in the deck, how to read a card, order cards, playmat layout. Yeah, so that looks pretty fun. And then we have our I'm having to keep my camera still because I've had to tape it to my desk to film today because my tripod's disappeared. But we've got our playmat. I'll lift it off a second while I show you this. We've got our quick start guide, I guess, or tactic guide, and our please buy our other products. So we've got that there. But now let's get into the deck. So we'll start off with moving this out of the way of the glare. And we have our Blue Sky Knight Altmile. Now, Altmile is a Force Grade 3, 13k. His skill is Vanguard or Rearguard. During your turn, if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, this unit gains 15k. And active, once per turn, counterblast one, discard a card from your hand. Search deck for up to 2 Grade 2 cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. This guy's being seen as a card which a lot of people are planning on running in MLB because you can search out your Trumpeter or your 2 blasters. So it's going to be able to set up your MLB really, really nicely. Next, we'll take this off. We have the card of trial you bought the trial deck for. Is this one. It's Absolute Blade Knight Liverot. He's the guy that I want for my MLB deck. His skill is, when placed from hand, counterblast one, search deck for up to 1 Grade 2 card, call it to an open rearguard, then shuffle your deck. If you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you can pay Soul Blast 1 for the cost. So this guy just seems absolutely amazing for the MLB deck, for searching out your Blaster Blades and Blaster Darks. So that's why I wanted him. So I'll be running probably 3 or 4 of him in my MLB deck. Next we have Lunar Crescent Knight Felix. His skill is when it attacks or boosts, you can Soul Blast 1 and return a rear guard and another column to your hand. And then this unit gains 5k to the end of the battle. So, I mean, he seems pretty good. But he's definitely not somebody I'm planning on running in my MLB deck. We have some more copies of Altmile to get us up to 4 copies in our deck. We have our Unite Reef Dragon. This guy's a grade 3 with Force, 13k, and he says, Vanguard or Rearguard, when placed from hand, Soul Blast 1, you may call a grade 2 card from your hand's Rearguard. If you call, draw a card. It's an okay effect, but it's clearly a filler card for the trial deck, and he won't be seeing any actual play. Next we have our 3 more copies of Liverot. We have our 10k Shield and 10k Power grade 2. 3 copies of that. I'm guessing that's because we have a chance of pulling a foil, maybe? Or maybe you only get 3 copies of him. We have Sage of Contemplation Tedden. His skill is, well, he's a 9k grade 2. And his skill is Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. This unit gains 15k to the end of the turn. I mean, that's pretty good, but I don't think he'll see play in any competitive decks, but maybe I'm wrong. Our next card is Pioneer Knight Epiticus. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's a grade 1, 8k, and when he attacks a Vanguard, he becomes an 11k attacker. It's fine, I guess. Next we have some more copies of Felix that we had in foil earlier on, so that gets us up to our playset for him. Then we have our 2 grade 1 perfect guards. So these guys have the normal skill of when placed, discard a card, and one of your units can't be hit to the end of the battle. But also they have a skill on Vanguard, which is when placed, draw a card, then discard a card from your hand. I don't think that skill is going to be enough to convince people to run them. They are 7k based though, which is quite nice. Next we have Melodious Angel. We get 1 copy of that up to now. And this card's skill is Counterblast 2, draw a card. And if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you get to countercharge 1. So, I mean, that's not bad. Counterblast 2 to draw a card. I think as long as you're able to countercharge, it's quite nice. I guess it's also a way of rushing into getting all your damage face down for Altmile. But, I mean, it's not great. We have 3 copies of Bringer of Luck Epina, which is our crit. 2 copies of Flogel. We've got a copy of Flash Shield Assault in common. So this is our normal draw trigger perfect guard. We've got 3 copies of Bringer of Court's Favour Regalia, and this guy is a draw trigger. And then we have 3 copies of Healing Pegasus, which is our heal trigger. Now we have our Quick Shields. This is one of our newer cards. This guy says, choose one of your attack units and it gains plus 5k to the end of the battle. So use an extra 5k power for that unit. And you get to add this to your hand if you go second in the new rules of the game. Back should same as a normal Vanguard card. So now we're going to see what foil we got. Thank God it's not those. Let's see. Could it be something good? Oh, we've got our Rising Power Elixir. So this guy can go into your deck as an order card for Royal. Counterblast 2, one of your units gains 20k to the end of the turn. Obviously, you can only use this on your own turn. And our foil was, oh wow, that's amazing. Bringer of Good Luck Epina. So, I mean, this is probably the best thing you could get in foil, a trial deck trigger. So, I mean, that will be going into my MLB deck. That is absolutely stunning. I am over the moon with that. I don't think I could be much happier if I tried, but I am so happy to get a foil trigger. So, yeah, really, really happy with that. That makes the deck worth buying. And we've got some Force 1 markers, which when we turn around are Force 2 markers, which is also really nice. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That's the trial deck opening. Do let me know if you're picking up this trial deck. Are you picking it up to build Altmile, or are you picking it up just to buff out the MLB deck like I am? We reached 500 subscribers this week, which is great, but we'd love to get even more. So if you would like to subscribe and see more videos, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys.